Okay. First thing on the agenda will be the responsible contractor amendment. First about our solicitor to release.
First off, this meeting has been advertised for first and final publication on the council package fees for proof of publication to that effect. Required, I will read the summary of the ordinance that's been published. Notice of the public meeting hereby given in Plymouth Township for full public meeting on January 3rd, 2012 at 7 p.m. Plymouth Township Building, 700 Belvoir Road, Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania, for first and final consideration of the national law ordinance. In order an ordinance authorizing amendment to the Code of Ordinances by further amending Section 2-25A, Ordinance Number 1542, saying responsible contract ordinance to the Code of Ordinances. Council of Plymouth Township and Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, does hereby enact and ordain the following. The third paragraph of Section 1, purpose and objective of the ordinance is deleted. In Section 3C1, the phrase or maintenance or trade work and craft is deleted. And Section 3C9 and Section 3C11 are deleted. In Section 5B, the phrase including verification of apprenticeship qualifications as required by Section 3C11, research classification, or craft workers it will employ on the project is deleted. In Section 6A, the period reviewed by the township at the contractor certification is amended from at least 30 days to not more than 30 days. And in Section 5B, the period of issuing determination with respect to contractor certification is amended from at least 30 days to not more than 30 days. Section 8D is deleted, and as a result of these changes, some sections have been renumbered. A complete copy of the text of the proposed ordinance has been filed with the Times Herald, 410 Market Street, Norristown, PA, and with the Montgomery County Law Library, Montgomery County Courthouse, 3 Narrow Street, Norristown, Pennsylvania. Also, a complete copy of the text of the proposed ordinance may be examined without charge or obtained for a charge not greater than the cost thereof during normal business hours of Plymouth Township Building, 700 Belvoir Road, Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania. Council of Plymouth Township, Karen B. White, Manager and Secretary, and Thomas J. Pierce, Solicitor.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. Okay, you've heard the amendment to the ordinance. Do we have a motion? Motion second? Second. Motion second. Any questions from council?
I have one statement, Mr. Chairman. The ordinance as passed requires anybody doing work on a township project to have skilled workers who have gone through an apprenticeship program and have been trained. I think the ordinance should stay as it was originally passed because I think it ensures that our tax dollars are being used for projects that are good as skilled workers and good as people who have gone through apprenticeship program and formal training.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to add something. I'd like to offer some information kind of before the ordinance and after the ordinance, some information that might be of value. In one case, before the ordinance was passed, the township awarded bid to the Plymouth construction company to install a rain garden in our Redwell Park. Plymouth, excuse me if I'm not saying that correctly, did not install the rain garden correctly and a pond formed in the park. The township had to spend additional costs for a new permit, about $3,400, and $3,300 in legal fees to correct the problem, and then some construction also costs to fix the rain garden, and that's before the ordinance. Then there's two different things before and after that are kind of more apples to apples that I want to present. The Narcissa Road project, for one. The township awarded a bid to install a sanitary sewer line on Narcissa Road, and I'll be comparing it to Diamond Road. According to the township engineer at the time, who was Chambers and Associates, Dolly was awarded the contract. They did not verify pipe elevations as required by the contract. Dolly failed to obtain access easements as required by the contract. They also failed to identify and locate septic mounds. These errors by Dolly delayed the project and resulted in the expenditure of additional township dollars in legal fees and staff time. The delays also caused inconvenience to our residents. Dolly eventually sued the township, demanding to be paid for additional work that was necessitated by Dolly's own mistakes. According to township records, the township has spent more than $5,000 in legal fees to resolve correct this matter. In comparison, Diamond Run Sanitary Sewer Project was awarded to, this is after the ordinance was passed and all our safeguards were in place. JL and Bradley had awarded a bid. The township engineer estimate for the job was $976,419. They came in under budget by about $3,253, with the total engineer had estimated at $9,166. The project was completed on time with no complaints from the township. We did pay extra money for extra paving that the township had required because they had done such an excellent job. I just wanted to make sure that we knew the benefits of the ordinance before we went ahead and deleted some of these elements.
Well, I just want to say that the rain garden, I think the way on it, the rain garden was built correctly. It was an issue between the engineer and the state, not the contractor who built the specifications. Okay, so to way off base with that and saying that without having facts is not right. And I will also say that we've had other bids that have cost us well over $100,000. Two other bids the township had a circumvent to get by because there were thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars more because of the ordinance. We're here to save the taxpayers money. We've never had a problem with the job in this township. Everything is in the ordinance, is in current ordinance of the township, state laws to protect us. So the things that were put in there were specific for one reason, and it's costing the township way too much money. And that's the simple reason that I think they need to change it. So,
Mr. Fessler, if I could just touch on your statement about circumventing the ordinance. Serving as chairman when we looked at the proposals that have gone out, it was because the proposals, when they went out, had gone out the same way every year or every contract for years and years and years, for decades. And quite frankly, there was a better legal way and a more efficient legal way to do it. It really had nothing to do with responsible contract ordinance. It had everything to do with the way it had been done legally. And in particular, what comes to mind is the streetlight maintenance project.
that was way overbid by $50,000, so we circumvented by splitting it up. Because we found a loophole, to get around it.
There was no loophole.
Okay, that's your opinion. There was a loophole. That's my opinion, so. Anything else? Anything from the audience? If not, take a roll call vote.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a comment. James Sarin, 46 Terrace Road. When this ordinance was passed by the prior administration, it was nothing but political payback. We all know the reason it was passed, and frankly, I'm glad that this ordinance, this anti-competitive ordinance, is finally going by the wayside, hopefully, and I hope that you vote to amend it. Thank you.
Frank Lawton, 1231 Woodside Road.
I believe that this ordinance was put in place for a reason. You don't go out and get the cheapest lawyer, you don't go out and get the cheapest engineer, you don't go out and get the cheapest architect. You get the person who's most qualified for the job and who's trained correctly for the job. That's what this ordinance proposes to do. There haven't really been problems since it was brought on, and people may say that that was done to help certain people, their friends at that time. Well, the same could be said now for the people that are your friends, and that's why the ordinance is done, just like he just said. So having said that, you know, everything that could be done one way could be done the other way. It's all reciprocated. So you could say he's trying to help his friends, he could say you're trying to help your friends. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Thank you.
Okay. Nothing else? Do a roll call vote. Ms. Weiser?
Opposed.
Ms. Bruno?
In favor.
Mr. Osberg?
In favor.
Mr. Gill? Opposed? And the chair votes in favor. Okay, next thing on the agenda, the rejection of the bids for the community center expansion project.